What's up, everyone? My name is Brian Drolet, and this is the Let's Talk Movies podcast. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys some more news about what's going on in the movie world. Big disappointment. Apparently, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny is not doing well with critics already. It's sitting at about a 50% on Rotten Tomatoes, which, look, if a movie gets a 50%, if two of us go, odds are one of us will like it. So it's not the worst score ever, but you were kind of hoping to see 80, 90%, like Indiana Jones, it's back, it's the best goodbye, farewell. Although if it would have gotten a 90-something percent, they probably would have been like, look, Harrison Ford, we need you to run and jump again. He's like in a cane, in a walker, he's got a huge beard, he's still making these things. I'm pretty sure, he said he was retiring the character. The movie did get a stand-in ovation at the Canne Film Festival, so who knows, maybe it's not terrible. 50%, what do you guys think? Is it going to be bad? Is it going to be good? Are you excited to see it? I know, it's called Dial of Destiny, so I think in the trailer they have like young versions of him, and I know sometimes people don't like that. They're like, they don't like too much CGI, especially in their Indiana Jones. But I don't know, I think it's kind of cool seeing a younger him. It reminds me of when I was a kid. I always loved Harrison Ford. All the movies that he was the star of when I was younger, he looks a little similar to my father, so I'd be like, yeah, my dad's a superhero, he's Indiana Jones. So I'm sad to see the franchise go. I'm sure they're going to recast it and have a young Indy or something in the future. It's IP that Hollywood will never let go of, probably. But I'm looking forward to seeing it. I hope that I'm the one out of the two that likes the new Indiana Jones. Okay, what other news do we have? Actually, Super Mario Brothers has a new record. It is the lowest rated movie, or the only rotten movie to apparently make over $1 billion domestically. It's doing the best of any rotten movie domestically on Rotten Tomatoes. People just keep going to see it. It's proving once and for all that the critics aren't everything. People love Super Mario Brothers. It's continuing to do well at the box office. So hopefully we're going to get that Zelda movie. That's really what we all want, is Nintendo. Can we get a Zelda movie? And I might have to buy a Nintendo Switch just to play the new Legend of Zelda game. I think it's called Breath of Wild. That is apparently amazing. It's got a 10 out of 10. I'm an avid PS5 guy, but I don't know. I might have to get me a Nintendo Switch just for that game. But Nintendo, also, give us a Zelda movie, please. Okay, what else can I talk about with you guys? So, James Gunn, in addition to debunking rumors online, he also is letting people know, what happened to the High Evolutionary, the villain in the movie. And spoiler alert, if you didn't see the movie, you don't want to know this. But did he die? Did he not? And it is confirmed that he is not dead, but he is imprisoned on planet Nowhere. So if you liked him as a villain, which I did, I thought he was great in the movie. The odds are and they need a new villain after the Jonathan Majors fallout. So it could be the High Evolutionary, who is still alive. Not good for children and animals, though. Chris Hemsworth, he's in the news talking about he wants to keep making Extraction movies. He loves being a part of something that has a following. It's got traction. Extraction's got traction, ironically. But no, he likes being a part of something outside of the Marvel world and something that's a little bit more in the real world. And him and the director were saying there's so many more places for the character to go. So if you're a fan of the Extraction movies, more to come in the future. So, news out of the Star Wars universe. It was apparently very controversial. I think it was Rogue One did not have the iconic Star Wars crawl, but they are confirming out of Disney that every Star Wars movie from here on out, it's going to have the crawl. You know what they say, sometimes you have to do regular opening credits before you crawl. Or that's walk before you crawl. You know what I'm saying. But they're going to put that iconic crawl back in the movies. Maybe that's why some of them were bad, It had no crawl. You tried to walk before you crawled. Didn't work. But those are going to be back for anybody that cares. And, so there's a movie out of Canne that is doing Canne or Canne. I'm not sure. But there's a movie, okay? And everybody thought it was, Scorsese's Killers of the Flower Moon, which is his big movie coming out with Leo and all his other go-tos. But no, the movie, I believe it is called Zone of Interest. Zone of Interest. Directed by Glazer. Let's see. By director Jonathan Glazer, who did Under the Skin. And it's based on the novel by the late Martin Amis. And the movie takes place in the shadows of Auschwitz. So they're saying it's getting all this buzz because, when you're talking about Auschwitz and Nazis and all that stuff, that's, you don't want to do that material lightly. So it's getting a lot of Oscar buzz. People are talking about it. Also, what people were talking about at Cannes, you can say it how you'd like. Nobody can tell you otherwise. Johnny Depp is back promoting his movie, and people are up in arms and asking him, what's your response to the people that feel uncomfortable with you here? And he's like, listen, this is literally what I'm paraphrasing, but he's like, if a stack of mashed potatoes at home in front of their computer get upset, who are these 39 people? And why do we care? Oh, Johnny. Listen, he was in court and he was the one who won. So why even have a justice system if people you can just think they're a bad person based off what people say? You should have to go to court and prove yourself. And he did. So I like Johnny Depp. I'll support his movies. And I look forward to seeing what he's got next, Johnny. Okay, let's move on. So Fast X not only has the late great Paul Walker's daughter in it, but there's a scene in the movie. It's old footage that they went and watched, and they cut a scene from a different perspective of I believe one of their robberies from an older movie. But they were saying how it was so emotional to go back in and see a young Paul Walker and see him between takes being buddy and with Vin Diesel, and that it was just very emotional. And man, wow, it's amazing. I mean, they must have so much footage when they shoot these movies that they don't use. So pretty cool to be keeping his spirit alive in the franchise. What do you guys think? Do you think they need to let him rest, or do you like that they're going and getting older footage and kind of keeping him relevant, which I think is good. It's important. If I were to tragically die and a film franchise went on, I'd say, hey, use all the footage of me, milk me, baby, and give that money to my family, please. But yeah, let me live on. So I like that. What else do we got, guys? The new trailer for Spider-Man, the new Spider-Verse movie, Across the Spider-Verse. It looks really awesome. I'm so excited about this movie. The first one was amazing. First, I didn't love the animation when I saw the trailer for the first movie. And then I watched it and I went, oh no, I love this. This is good. And I don't know why, for some reason, when I see the trailers, the animation, I don't know. It doesn't wow me in the trailer, but then when I watch the movie, it does. So I don't know what that is, but new Spider-Verse movie coming soon. If you're a Captain America 4 fan, if you're a Captain America fan, a Captain America 4 set video was just released, revealing a little bit more of what the uniform, the new Captain America suit looks like. It's kind of a stunt video, so you guys can check that out. And lastly, the upcoming Little Mermaid movie, it's got a lot of controversy around it, and I think it's ridiculous, okay? Listen, they cast a black actress as Ariel. Get over it, people. It's a fictional fish character, all right? I think she looks awesome. I think she sounds awesome, very dynamic. I'm excited to see what her name, right? It's kind of crazy. Halle Berry. It's like Halle Berry, the other actress, and they're both beautiful. It's weird, but one was a cat, the other was a fish. Anyways, people are like, my friends are like, oh, I don't like the way the CGI looks. Look, it's a singing crab. It's people living under the sea. I don't know. I wanna check it out. It was one of my favorite movies as a kid. I don't care. Cast a Chinese Superman. I don't care what ethnicity anybody is. Mix it up, have some fun. We've seen iterations of characters a ton. I don't even know that we need these live action remakes personally. But hey, Disney, you do you. I'll still check it out, give it a whirl. What about you guys? Are you excited for The Little Mermaid? Or are you like, how dare they? Grow up, all right? All right. Guys, I hope you have a great rest of your week. And for now, that is this episode of Let's Talk Movies. I'm your host, Brian Drolet. Have a great day.